I'm sure you've heard the song, "The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout." Well, today's story is a twist on that song. I'm Lisa Spencer. So glad you joined me for Storytime on the Back Porch. I've already got two really good listeners here. This is Lilly Belle, and this is Lyla. Are you ready, girls? Today's story is called Just Itzy. It's by Lana Krumwiede and Greg Pizzoli. Let's find out what Itzy is up to. Itzy loved being a spider. He loved hanging with his friends and playing fly ball. He loved sipping Mom's fruit fly smoothies. But there was one thing he didn't like. His nickname, Bitzy, Bitzy, Itzy Bitzy, Itzy Bitzy, Bitzy, Bitzy. Today was his first day of kindergarten, and he wanted everyone to call him Itzy, just Itzy. Favorite cap, sweet book bag, 2 millimeters taller than last year, brand new shoes. "Here's your lunch, Itsy Bitsy," Mom said. "It's your favorite, peanut butter and honeybee."
"Just Itzy, okay, Mom?"
said Itzy.
"I'm not a spiderling anymore."
"Only spiderlings bring lunch boxes," said his big brother, Gutsy. "If you want to be a big spider, you have to catch your own lunch."
"He's small for his age, that's all," said Mom. "Look after him at school, Gutsy, and come straight home afterward. It's going to rain today." Itzy forgot his raincoat on purpose. He left his lunchbox behind, too.
"I'm going to catch my own lunch today,"
he said.
Gutsy laughed. "The only thing you're going to catch is a cold, Itsy Bitsy."
"Just Itzy,
said Itzy.
and I will catch a fly today. You'll see."
At Spinner Garden, Mr. Webster began the spinning lesson.
"The first step to spinning a web is to choose a good spot. Location, location, location."
"I'm going to spin my web by the pig pen,"
said Addie Longlegs.
"I see the perfect place by the trash can,"
said Wolfie. By the time Mr. Webster turned to Itzy, all the good spots were taken.
"I don't know where to spin,"
Itzy said. "Keep your eye on the fly," said Mr. Webster.
"but I don't see any."
Bzzz, bzzz. A fly. Near the tuffet, Itzy followed it as fast as his legs could scurry. The fly circled above. Itzy's leg hairs tickled as a sour smell drifted by. Sticky old curds and whey, he thought. Probably a good spot for a web. And it would have been if the surroundings hadn't been so tricky.
"Ah! Good grasshoppers!"
said Itzy.
"That frightened my fly away."
"Try again," said Mr. Webster. "Keep your eye on the fly." Bzzz, 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 bzzz. Itzy spotted another fly. Up and over the railing he went after the fly. Slowly, sneakily, soundlessly, Itzy began spinning his web. Nothing could get in his way this time. Gulp! Crickety crickets! The old lady swallowed the fly. Itzy didn't know why she swallowed the fly. He crept closer to investigate. Gulp! Itzy was swallowed too, and then came a bird, a cat, a dog, a goat, a cow, and a horse. Keep your eye on the fly, Itzy thought. He wiggled and jiggled and tickled to get at the fly.
Hack! Gah!
All the animals were coughed up, one by one. The fly zipped away. Itzy skittered back to Mr. Webster.
"I can't do it,"
he said.
"Every time I try to spin a web, something messes me up."
"A good spinner doesn't give up," said Mr. Webster. "Try again. This time keep your—"
I know. Keep my eye on the fly."
Itzy shuffled off to look for another fly. Bzzz, 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 bzzz. A fly!
I'll spin faster this time, thought Itzy. Over, under, across, and back. Itzy's web was half finished when a voice echoed from the waterspout.
Hello!
Said the voice. Keep your eye on the fly, Itzy told himself. It's just the wind. Crack, a boom! Thunder rattled the waterspout. Keep your eye on the fly.
Somebody help me!
The voice called again. That was no wind. Itzy took one last look at his half-spun, no-good web. It probably wouldn't have worked anyway, he thought, and headed up the spout. Ting, ting. Itzy stopped climbing and listened. Rain! Tang, tang, tang. Down came the rain. Out washed Itzy. He lay in a cold, soggy heap. I can't spin a web, he thought. I'll never catch a fly. I'll carry a lunchbox my whole life. I'll always be Itzy Bitzy. When the sun came out and started to dry up all the rain, the voice came again.
Help me, please!
Itzy picked himself up, stretched each of his 8 legs, took a deep breath, and climbed the spout again. He was halfway up when 7 of his 8 legs slipped out from under him. Quick as a flea, Itzy shot out some silk and spun himself a ladder. He climbed a little farther and spun another ladder. Over and over again, Itzy climbed a little, spun a little, climbed a little, spun a little, until at last he reached the top of the waterspout. On the roof, Itzy found a wet, wiggly, jumbled up lump of a spider.
Help!
The lump whispered. It was Gutsy.
What's wrong?
Itzy asked.
Are you hurt? Are you stuck? Are you tangled?
No, it's just so high. I tried to climb down, but I can't.
Keep your eye on the fly.
Itzy said.
It means don't give up. I'll help you.
They crept into the waterspout, and Itzy pointed to the silk ladder.
Climb down that. Holy horseflies! You spun a web?
Said Gutsy.
No, it's not a web. It's a web! I spun a web!
Itzy and Gutsy had no trouble climbing down. Mr. Webster was waiting for them at the bottom of the waterspout. Excellent ladder web, he said. And Gutsy's teacher will be happy to hear that he has completed his climbing assignment. Good work, spiders. Itzy looked at what was left of his half-spun, no-good web.
If only I could catch a
Bzz, 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 bzz. Not one, but 2 fat flies flew right into Itzy's web and stuck there. Wow, said Gutsy. Nice web, Itzy Bits. Nice web, Itzy.
Thanks,
said Itzy, who wasn't feeling one bit bitsy.
Okay, so now we'll call the spider Just Itzy. I'll never think of that song the same way again. Just Itzy. So glad you joined us today for Storytime on the Back Porch. Be sure to subscribe for a read aloud story anytime.